Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I have been waiting for this game for a very, very long time, and I'm really excited to jump into it. This game is huge. It is freaking huge. It's basically Skyrim, but with swords. Now, normally I jump into games almost entirely blind, but because this game is so large, I knew I had to get some experience into it before I started this playthrough, because otherwise it would just be me fumbling over the millions of menus and all of the tutorial prompts and stuff like that. Which, it's still probably gonna kind of be that, but hopefully it won't be too bad. With something of this scale, honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. I haven't played many huge RPGs, so as far as, like, where do you end the episode? Do I spend the entire episode just wandering through the forests, you know, doing open world stuff? I don't know how it's gonna work out. We'll see, but I'll do my best. I'd also like to mention that this game is utterly gorgeous. However, after it gets put through YouTube's compression, I'm pretty sure it's not going to look very good, especially because this game has a lot of vegetation, and vegetation tends to compress particularly poorly. So what I'm actually going to do is, hopefully, assuming everything goes well, I am going to have a link in the description of every episode for this game that will allow you to download a very, very high quality copy of the episode. So it'll be the exact same episode, but much higher quality. It'll be literally the exact file that I actually upload to YouTube before they recompress it. So I'm hoping I can work that out and that'll all work. If it's not there, I'm sorry, but that should hopefully be in the description of every episode, if you've got a beefy internet connection and all that. Also, of course, if you want to play the game for yourself, it's available from a million different places, links in the description, etc., etc. Let's begin. Alright, difficulties, let's go with story and sword, that's pretty much the normal difficulty. Turn off the tutorials. No Witcher 2 save to import. I did finish The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2, but that was with a different computer. I don't have the saves anymore. Oh, it looks like I can just simulate the save, so I guess I'll do that. I am going to go ahead and skip this cutscene, since you can just view it on the official Witcher channel, I think, and I don't think it's particularly important, and it might get me into copyright trouble. So, I'm just going to skip that. By the way, incoming lots of nudity. Unfortunately not from Geralt, the man of my dreams. Ah, the White Wolf. His hair is so pretty. That thing looks tickly.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
And here we go. So it begins. Yeah, the Witcher series has always really liked having naked women in it. They really like naked women, and not so much naked men. you can tell the series from the very first one all the way till this one is obviously geared towards straight males. There's no doubt about it. They like to linger on women, but they go to great pains to make sure that men are usually not shown naked at all. You know, nice little cutaway as Geralt gets out of the bath, don't see anything, and then a long lingering shot on Yennefer. It's a shame. But the strange thing is that it's not as if Yennefer is just some... It's not as if she's just, like, some object to be looked at. She is very, very powerful, not only because she's a sorceress, which all the sorceresses, as far as I know, like Yennefer and Triss in the Witcher universe are very, very powerful. Extremely powerful. But also, she actually seems to be the one that's in control of this relationship. It doesn't seem like Geralt is actually in control. It seems like she is. So it's kind of a strange mixture of obviously made for a straight male audience, but at the same time, it's not as if she's just a thing for Geralt. It's I don't know. It's weird. All right, got the key to leave my confines, my prison. This place truly is terrible. I'm stuck up here with a beautiful woman. God, get me out of here.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
That sounded really dirty. Let's use my Witcher senses to sniff out some clothes.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Other than the ones you're currently wearing, which are black and white? Watch this. I'm gonna put out the candle. She's gonna love it. It's gonna be a great prank. She doesn't care.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I've been with many drowners before. Also, why does she need to put on her face? I don't get it. She already has a face. Weirdo. Let's take in the view.
Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, that is gorgeous. There's probably going to be episodes where I do nothing but just stare out at the landscape. For 50 minutes, I'm just going to stare out at the landscape. You can jump off to your death, by the way. Let me demonstrate. Goodbye, cruel world. Thankfully, the load times are pretty damn good, actually. Surprisingly good, given how incredibly beautiful this game is and how large it is. Alright, let's get out of here.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in a circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It didn't sound like a very genuine apology. It probably was pretty damn boring, though. He even fell asleep himself.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
Ew!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Nah, that's kind of like a little tutorial thing to get you familiar with the movement and running and stuff like that. I'm good. I'm gonna skip it.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Also, Geralt would make an amazing father.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
So this is a combat tutorial here. Let's go ahead and skip it.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Dialogue option number 2. Stuffed unicorn. We used it as a bed once.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Here we go. Let's see if I can be not completely incompetent at combat.
Armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Okay, not too bad. Survived the first mob in the game. I think I'll do just fine. Lots of alchemical ingredients and stuff to pick up. Come here, come here. Which ones can I loot? Let's use my senses. Crafting ingredients. Let's grab that. Oh, look at that. You can see more of them down there. Can even hear them. Let's get the hell out of here. Ooh, more crafting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have like 2 bajillion items in my inventory really quickly in this game.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
God, this game is beautiful. And I love the sounds of the hooves of the horses. You'll hear it even more when we go over wood and water and stuff like that. It just sounds amazing. I could probably spend hours just going around and clomping around with these horses into the woods.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the
Hey
old
there.
borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Ransacked village. This whole place has been burned and the people strung up. I want to read this notice. What does it say? It's got to be a warning to whatever crimes they supposedly committed, right? Directive number blah blah blah. Burying the bodies of hanged deserters and rebels is hereby strictly forbidden. Oh wow. Anyone caught trying to cut down hanging corpses will be summarily executed. Wow. So, rebels and deserters. Probably more rebels than deserters. And if anyone, even a family member, tries to take down the corpse and just bury them, they can be killed too. That's sick. Oh, here comes the horse clomping sounds. It sounds amazing. Get ready. Are you ready? I'm gonna go over nice and slow. Nice and slow. Oh! So good.
We going? Help me! Help!
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
I love this guy's hairdo. It's amazing. Look at that bowl cut.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
They can be quite
Back to the
stupid
trail.
sometimes.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Well, I think I know why they call this place White Orchard. Look at those beautiful white trees.
Go, go.
My pride, Hellraiser.
Out of the way. Out of the way. Kitty cat. Oh, I wanted to look at the kitty cat before it went inside.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Drunkards and politics. Not a good mix.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
I wonder who the Black Ones are. Nilfgaardians, maybe?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah, never know when the Nilfgaards might say that your place is housing rebels and burn the whole damn thing down and hang everybody.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Alright, let's get some information about Yennefer.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Your beer is already sour. Alright, oh yeah, I guess a little tutorial prompt doesn't pop up to explain what this is, but I'm about to do this, and so this symbol here, this little like X dialog box thing, that just means end the conversation. And this one here means that I use one of my magical signs to basically change their mind. I influence their mind and make them more susceptible to do what I want. So that's what I'm going to do.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant 'em that.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing?
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Whoa! Calm down. All I did was walk backwards. What the hell happened? I think I knocked the broom out of her hand or something. What? Did she just dupe the broom? Oh my god, you were so gonna get vac banned, Elsa. I was about to say something kind of grim and serious, but after that, it just seems inappropriate. I'll say it anyway. So I was just thinking, running an inn, or really any establishment, but especially an inn just because there's so many people going in and out, and it's such a common place where people just kind of congregate. Running such an establishment in a time like this, where the politics are so incredibly what's the word, just incendiary. You know, politics are always changing all the time, and new people are taking rule, you know, every couple of years or something like that. It's always just explosive politically. That must be really depressing, because assuming they don't decide to burn down your establishment or something, you just sit there and keep serving people beer and food and just watch, like, waves and waves of power come and go. You know, this wave comes and kills a bunch of people, and people are murdered. Rulers knocked off their thrones, probably murdered as well. And then new people come in and just strife, and then another group of people, and more strife, and another group of people, and more strife, and that must be so depressing. So it's no wonder that she wants just peace. Also, kitty cat! Nya! Nya! Don't run. Come back! I wish I could pet the cat and hear it purr. I don't think I can pet the cat, can I? No, I can't use it. I can jump over the cat.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
The Earth does revolve around the sun.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Well, this guy's just lovely.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Alright, so Gwent is one of the mini-games in The Witcher 3. I would play it. I've only played it once, when I just played through this section before. But for the sake of brevity, let's not. Let's save mini-games for later.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
This guy's such a prick.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
No thanks.
Don't generally drink with strangers.
Come. I know this to be a vile place. You might down a little glass merely to aid digestion.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
The Butcher?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
I don't believe him. He seems very crafty. I feel like he might be a really skilled warrior or something.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
None of your business.
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Time to go to the Nilfgaardians. Kitty
Done
cat.
drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't spit on the
Don't
cat.
want your
It's
kind
gross.
here.
Here we go. Let's use my mind magic.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Good luck.
Damn it.
Come on. Come on. Stop backing away. Come on. Man, he's really afraid of me. He's hiding behind the cats and the horses.
Nice meeting you.
Nothing like taking care of a bunch of assholes. Let's loot some crates. Old goat hide. Man, this game, just like any big RPG like Dragon Age Inquisition or Skyrim, is gonna be an OCD person's nightmare. It's like, gotta loot everything. Everything.
Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Looking for trouble.
God, the world is just so detailed. Like, I mean, what do you bet I could just go inside of that person's home right now? And look, there's a shoe on the ground.
Freak.
Fuck you. Look, this guy's even an asshole. It's so realistic. I'm gonna save it just in case that's considered, like, vandalism or something. But what do you bet I can go inside? You can! And there's people and everything. Look at the... Oh my god. There's so much. Yeah, it would definitely be stealing to... Ew, what the... What are you doing? You don't clean the floor by spitting on it, that's gross. But yeah, I'd definitely be stealing to take this stuff, because this is somebody's home. Oh, look at that. It's like a crib thing, maybe? I think. And the fire is so good. What are you doing? Alright, she's disgusting. I'm getting out of here.
Won't you give me some peace and for trouble?
Come here, Roach. Come here. Roach?
Freak. Kings do the fighting.
I guess Roach doesn't come if it's really close to you.
Looking for trouble. Goidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting.
Your cutting?
What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan. May the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
And he said he was named at his cutting. Does that mean circumcision? I can't even imagine how nasty a circumcision would be in this time period. Like, they probably use a freaking meat cleaver. What are you up to, kid?
What happened to your mug?
Want to see some magic? Another satisfied customer. See if I can jump over her. Yeah! Can I jump over you? Yeah, Okay, I annoyed her, but
Come on, Roach.
she doesn't hate me, so I guess I didn't, like, kick her in the face. Everybody's spitting everywhere. I just keep hearing spitting sounds. It's disgusting. Ah, yes. There's a place of power up here.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Unfortunately, though, I stopped here before to try to see what was here, and something appeared, and it was way too strong for me to attack. Yeah. It's level 7. Nope. Nope. Oh, God. Don't hit the horse. Don't hit the horse. No, it's gonna kick me off. Shit. Alright. This is bad. Okay, well. I didn't have that much trouble escaping it before. I'm not even gonna get off the horse this time. Not surprisingly, the horse gets a little bit scared when he gets stabbed. Don't worry, this will be much faster this time. 'Cause I can do this. Yeah.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Looks like Nilfgaardians have just been here. Ugh. Oh, those sounds, they're so good. I love the sound design in this game. Alright, I got some wolves up here. Let's take them out.
Slow now.
There's a warg and a bunch of wolves. Let's go for the warg first. I think I'm in some sort of a toxic cloud. Let's get the hell out of there. Man, I'm doing really poorly. Yeah, that was shameful. I just took out, like, half my health. Just fighting a bunch of wolves in a warg. Ugh. I'm really bad at the combat, to be honest, despite having a little bit of practice. It's actually really difficult, and there's like 2 bajillion controls to remember. Ugh. It's gross. You can see their, like, entrails spilled everywhere. Yeah, I don't know what that cloud of crap is, but it doesn't look pleasant. Let's eat my bread to get my vitality back. Poor horse. Or horses, actually. Optimum Mater. Some alchemy thing. I think most of the stuff you find is probably just crafting ingredients. I'm gonna be a walking supply store by the end of this game. There is a weight limit, unfortunately. So I'm probably gonna have trouble with that. Hopefully the crafting ingredients don't weigh much. Anyway, come back to me, Roach. Where you at? There you are.
Hey, yeah. Hey there.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
Huh? What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.
Oh look, they're talking about the griffin. That's probably the work that they have for me. I'm gonna drain the swamps and kill the monsters. Good luck with that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Yeah, the awkward thing about tackling a huge RPG like this is...
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
Is when do you stop and when do you start? I mean, even with my episodes being extra long compared to a lot of people's, I think, usually around like 45 minutes to an hour. Oh my god, what the hell just happened? Even though they're extra long, with such a huge RPG... Run! Oh, holy crap, this is cool! Okay, I gotta stop. I want to explore this actually, but not right now. Yeah, with such a large RPG, it's kind of hard to end at a satisfying point. I mean, at this point, even though I've skipped the tutorial stuff, didn't even play the card minigame, and, you know, I've been fairly reasonably fast, despite doing all of that, I still feel like I'm just in the tutorial kind of section. You know, I'm in the prologue, sort of. At least it feels like it. And this is the end of what I played on my own, by the way, so everything from here on out is completely unexplored. So, it's a little bit awkward, but I don't think there's really any way around it. That sort of unsatisfying feeling, and that feeling of not really knowing when to end the episodes. So, oh well. I guess it's always a little bit satisfying when you can end an episode looking at a freaking beautiful view like this. Look at that scale. It really is completely different from any sort of a scale you saw in The Witcher 1, or The Witcher 2 even. Most of those environments were fairly confined, you know, it wasn't linear, but it also wasn't completely wide open world. It was kind of like semi-open world. But this truly is an open world. I mean, heck, look at the map. I've actually barely used the map before, I'm not sure how to use it, but... So, this is me. And this is how far I can zoom out normally, but if I go to the world map... all of this... And I don't even know if this is all of it, or if there's maybe other maps, or what, I'm not quite sure, but... yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So, this is just the first step on what is hopefully going to be a very, very long and hopefully enjoyable journey through The Witcher 2. I hope you've enjoyed so far, and I'll be back soon. Now I'm going to eat a roasted chicken leg. Yeah, shove that meat inside you, Geralt. Mmm.